Stop trying to be the best. I know what your parents told you. Be the topper. Get the highest rank. Be the #1 engineer. They lied to you. In a country of 1.4 billion people, trying to be the #1 in any field is a losing game. It is statistically impossible. There is always someone smarter than you. There is always someone who studies harder than you. There is always someone willing to work for less money than you. If you compete on being the best, you are competing in a red ocean. You are fighting a war you cannot win. But what if I told you there is a back door? What if I told you that you do not need to be the top 1% to make top 1% money? What if I told you that being average is actually your greatest weapon? If you know how to use the math, welcome to the success formula. Today, I am going to teach you the strategy used by the richest men in the world. It is called skill stacking. This concept was popularized by Scott Adams, the creator of Dilbert. He was not the funniest cartoonist. He was not the best artist. He was not the most experienced businessman. But he combined all three. And he became worth millions. Let us look at the math. Pay close attention. Suppose you want to be a great programmer. To be in the top 1% of programmers in India, you have to be a genius. You have to compete with IIT graduates. You have to code 8 hours a day. The odds are against you. But what if you are just good at coding? Let's say you are in the top 25%. That is easy. With some effort, anyone can reach the top 25%. Now, let us add a second skill. Public speaking. Most programmers are introverts. They cannot speak well. They cannot sell their ideas. But suppose you learn public speaking, and you reach the top 25% in public speaking. Again, this is easy. Just take a course. Practice a little. Now, here is the magic. What happens when you combine the top 25% in coding with the top 25% in public speaking? 0.25 multiplied by 0.25 equals 0.0625. Suddenly, you are in the top 6% of the population. You are rare. A coder who can speak. That is a team lead. That is a CTO material. Now, let us add a third skill. Let us say, psychology persuasion. You learn how people think. You reach the top 25% in psychology. Now do the math. 0.25 times 0.25 times 0.25. That equals roughly 1.5%. By being just average top 25% in 3 different skills, you have mathematically become the top 1% in the world. You have created a monopoly of one. You have no competition, because no one has your specific combination. This is skill stacking. Most Indian students follow the path of specialization. They dig deeper and deeper into one hole. They get a master's, then a PhD. They become narrow experts. But in the real world, value comes from connection. Value comes from synthesis. Steve Jobs was not the best engineer. Wozniak was better. He was not the best designer. Ive was better. He was not the best marketer. But he was good at technology, good at design, and good at marketing. He stacked those skills, and he built Apple. So how do you apply this? How do you build your stack? You need to choose skills that are complementary but distinct. Do not stack 2 similar skills. Learning Python and then learning Java is not skill stacking. That is just more of the same. You need to cross domains. Here are the most powerful stacks for the modern economy. Stack number 1, the technical salesman. This is for the engineers watching this. You already have the technical skill, but you are likely working for a salary. Now, learn copywriting, or learn sales. An engineer who can build the product and sell the product. That is a founder. That is a millionaire. You stop being a tool for others, and you become the business itself. Stack number 2, the media medic. This is for the doctors or medical students. Instead of just treating patients one by one, learn video editing, learn storytelling, become a health influencer, a doctor who can communicate on YouTube. You can reach millions. You can sell courses. You can build a brand. Your income potential goes from linear patience per hour to exponential. Stack number 3. The design financialist. Learn accounting or finance, and stack it with graphic design or UI/UX. Most finance reports are ugly and boring. Most designers do not understand money. If you can visualize financial data beautifully, every bank in the world will want to hire you. Or you can start an agency. Do you see the pattern? You take two things that usually do not go together, and you combine them. This makes you irreplaceable. And in economics, if you are irreplaceable, your price goes up. Now, I have a warning. This does not mean you can be mediocre. You still need to be in the top 25%. You cannot be terrible. You need to be competent. But reaching competency takes 6 months to 1 year. Reaching mastery takes 10 years. Skill stacking is the shortcut. It is the cheat code. But you must be strategic. Look at the skills that are high leverage. We talked about leverage in episode 17. What are the high leverage skills today? Coding, writing, copywriting, public speaking, psychology, accounting, design, AI prompting. Pick one you already have. And pick one that is the opposite of what you have. If you are good with numbers, learn words. If you are good with words, learn numbers. If you are an artist, learn business. If you are a businessman, learn art. This creates the unicorn effect. Investors look for unicorns. Companies look for unicorns. Be the unicorn. I want you to audit yourself right now. What is your primary skill? Write it down. Now, what is the one skill that, if you added it today, would double your value? Is it English speaking? Is it negotiation? Is it video editing? Most of you know the answer. You know what you are missing. But you are afraid to start as a beginner again. You are comfortable being good at your main thing. And you hate being bad at a new thing. Kill that ego. Your ego is keeping you broke. The market rewards novelty. The market rewards utility. The market does not care about your degree. The market cares about what you can do. Can you build and sell? Can you design and code? Can you lead and calculate? Start building your stack today. Do not go for another degree. Go for a new skill. Spend 1 hour a day. In 6 months, you will be in the top 25% of that new field. Then add another, and another. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. You are not just an employee number 4502. You are a unique entity. A powerhouse of combined talents. You walk into a room, and you solve problems no one else can solve. Because you see angles no one else can see. That is power. That is wealth. That is the formula. Stop competing. Start creating. Start stacking. The world is full of specialists who are struggling. Be the generalist who rules. The math is on your side. Use it.